Hello, welcome to the Dissolute Void. I'm your host, Deso. Yeah, man, made a YouTube channel. Awesome. I've been at this channel. But anyway, let's have some fun with AI, shall we? I have this AI. Her name is MK8, or Kate for short. Here's a short note. I'm going to try to keep my channel ad-free for as long into the future as I can see. Let's make Kate make a crazy top 5 video. Alright? Alright, Kate. Why don't you make the top 5 most dangerous dance moves? And then write a story with each dance move.
One. The sprinkler. This move is done by moving your arms in a circular motion above your head, while moving your hips in a side-to-side direction. While this may look harmless, if you are not careful you can easily hit someone in the face with your flailing arms. 2. The worm. This move involves lying down on your stomach and wriggling your body across the floor like a worm. While this may be entertaining to watch, it can also be dangerous if you do not have enough space to do it safely. You could easily end up hitting your head or another object, which could cause serious injury. 3. The twist. This popular dance move is done by standing with your feet together and then twisting your torso and lower body around in a circle. If you are not careful, you could easily lose balance and fall over, which could lead to serious injuries. 4. The backdrop. This move involves bending backwards until your hands touch the floor behind you. Again, this looks impressive but can be dangerous if not done correctly. If you bend too far backwards you could end up hurting yourself, or worse, passing out from the lack of blood flow to your brain. 5. The head spin. As the name suggests, this move involves spinning around on your head. While this may look cool, it can be extremely dangerous as it puts a lot of strain on your neck and spine. If you are not careful you could end up seriously injuring yourself. George, Lionel, Lisa, Gladys, and Ella were all average people leading average lives. They went to work every day, came home to their families every night, and lived their lives the best they could. But there was one thing that set them apart from everyone else: they all loved to dance. They would often go out to clubs and dance the night away, enjoying the music and the company. But little did they know that their love of dancing would eventually lead to their deaths. One fateful night, they were all at a club together dancing the night away when George decided to show off his moves. He started doing the sprinkler and accidentally hit Lionel in the face with his flailing arms. Lionel stumbled backwards and fell, hitting his head on a table. He died instantly. Lisa saw what happened and tried to help George up, but he pushed her away and continued dancing. He then started doing the worm and ended up wriggling his way across the floor until he hit his head on a chair leg and died. Gladys had been watching from the sidelines and decided that she wanted to try out some of these moves herself. She started with the twist and ended up losing her balance and falling over, hitting her head on the floor and dying instantly. Ella was the only one left now and she was starting to get scared. She didn't want to die like her friends had, but she didn't want to stop dancing either. She decided to try one last move, the backdrop. She bent backwards until her hands touched the floor behind her, but she bent too far and passed out from lack of blood flow to her brain. She died shortly afterwards. The 5 friends had all died because of their love of dancing. They had each tried out a different move and each move had led to their death in some way or another. In the end, it was determinism that led to their deaths. If they hadn't been determined to dance that night, they would have all lived long happy lives instead of dying young in tragic accidents.
Wow, that was a crazy story. Wow. Yeah, right. Those are not the most deadliest dance moves. I know for a fact. You see, that's the problem with these AIs right now. They think that anything is deadly because they don't know anything about about how, fragile we are. Maybe they do, and they just say anything about whatever might be the most fragile thing. I don't know, but another thing was that all the characters didn't die. Lisa's still actually alive. She was pushed. She never died. So that's another thing. And then like I think it confused the word determinism with determination. I think that somewhere it got confused with that. That's so weird. But it's obvious that I have to work on this AI, and I have to work on the bells and whistles, and also the smoke and mirrors, because you know having this YouTube channel and all, I'm gonna see if I make it real special for you guys. All right, next video is gonna be a banger.